Hello, in this video I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough of what the Edsby platform looks like from the parent perspective using a computer browser. So right now I'm logged in as a fictitious parent, Marty Clark, and from the main homepage the parent logs in, and what they see is down the left hand side of the page a list of any children that they are attached to within Edsby. So in this case, Marty Clark, the parent, only has one child, Sean Clark. This has a list of Sean's classes, every class that Sean, the child, is attached to. Marty, as the parent, can go in and take a look at all of the classes that his child has access to, and if he wants to click into any of those classes, what he does is when he hovers over and it becomes shaded in blue, he can click right in the class. So for example, the math class is showing a red bubble with 19. That's showing the parent that there are 19 unread items in this class. So if you're looking for the quickest way for a parent to log in and they're wondering, okay, what do I need to see that maybe I haven't read yet? By clicking in here, here's new content, I can click right into the class and it takes me right into that class feed. So right now, if the teacher has the class settings set up so that the teacher can see the parent can see teacher posts, that allows the parent right now to see what the teacher is posting. The parent can like any posts, so almost like a social media thumbs up, but there's no ability to respond to that post. It's basically one-way communication. So as the parent, I can see the class feed, I can see any news items that the teacher has posted. I can also see any content that the teacher has posted in the class. So I have a running record of any tests, quizzes, assignments, anything that's on the go that the teacher has assigned will show up in the content on the left-hand side. Again, if it's something that is shaded, that shows me that it is new, it is unread, I haven't seen that yet. So if I just go back to the Edsby homepage, there was also another, when I hovered over the math class, over here where it says My Work. In order for that to show up, you have to be hovering over the individual classrooms. The My Work tab is what will take the parent into the student's work view. Now by default it shows a graph. This is a record of any assessment data, all academic information that a teacher has posted and shared as far as the child. So as the parent, if I'm looking for the easiest way to access my child's marks, all of the different assignments that are ongoing, I'll just show you again how I did that. I hover on math, I click on My Work, and I go to assessments. That will give me that running record of any incomplete assessments, anything that has been graded, or anything that's ungraded, or any upcoming assignments. Now you can tell I have a number of different ones in my demo account here, so from a regular parent view it may or may not be as busy as this. But I can see what the assessments are, any feedback that the teacher has provided to the student. As the parent, I have access to this. I can see any comments that the teacher has left my child. There's also some blue speech bubbles over here. These include what we consider to be private questions or other ways that a teacher and student can provide feedback back and forth. As a parent, I have access to all of that. I'm not able to comment on it. I have no ability to reply, but I can read what the feedback is. I can see any posted rubrics that a teacher may have. I can see if anything is late, anything that is not done or overdue, any assessment information as far as the levels of achievement or the grades themselves will show up on the right hand side. Once again, this My Work tab is the overall academic view of any information that a teacher has shared. So if I go back to the home page again, for a parent who has more than one child, what you may see, if I come over here and go to this drop down arrow, I can collapse all of these classes. So now it's just showing Sean. What may happen is if you have a parent that has 2 or more students or 2 or more children, you may find that there is only this information, the class list, that shows up for one of your children. You may have to play around with these drop down here and drop them down and be able to see what's happening with any other children that you are attached to. There's also a calendar that you have access to on the right hand side that shows any upcoming events. and any messages. If a teacher is using messaging to be able to reach you as a parent, a record of any personal private messages are up here in this envelope beside the Edsby icon. That can take you in and view your messages. If you are looking to reach your teacher, your child's teacher, you can click here, compose a new message, enter the teacher's name, and you can compose your message that way. So that's just a very quick overview. Oh, one more quick thing I guess I will show. In the drop-down arrow beside your name, that's a way if parents feel like setting up notifications. They are able to go to their account settings, go to the notifications, click on change, and from here they can set up their notifications. This can get somewhat complicated, but just quickly, if I want to be notified of any class activity that's happening for my child, I can come over here, click classes, set it so that I get notified by Edsby, an email notification or a mobile. If I'm looking for a push notification to be sent directly to my phone, I make sure that in this drop down I have those selected, and I come down here and I can click save, and that way, and if I have more than one child, I can apply all of those notifications to all of my children, and then that way I can have those notifications sent either by email or to my mobile device. So there you have it, just a very quick overview of some of the features from a parent perspective within Edsby.